Now, about 3 million people in Australia regularly suffer from headaches, and they're not just annoying, they can seriously interfere with your work, with your family and social life. It's just not worth the pain. So, here to help us overcome this headache hindrance is expert GP Dr Ginni Mansberg. Nice to have you back with us, Dr Ginni.
Hey.
These headaches drive us crazy. I'm one of the many that suffer from ones. I'm not sure if it's a really bad headache or fully blown migraine. When do we know when we really should take them seriously?
And all of my patients take all of these headaches seriously and they're convinced they've got a brain tumour. Maybe they've been online or maybe it's just in the back of their head. So we should decode them a little bit.
Okay.
So the vast majority of headaches in Australia are actually what we call tension type headaches, and we shove a whole lot of headaches in a single bucket, and basically we think they mostly come from the neck, stuffing up the muscles, and they just cause like a tight band around the head, and they can go from half an hour to like a week at a time, and they can be really debilitating to people. And your second most common cause is your migraine. 15% of Aussies get migraines regularly, and they are hideous. And if you're not sure whether you've got a migraine or a headache, we basically need 2 out of the following 3 things.
Okay.
So it's basically a really, really nasty headache to the point that it's debilitating. You can't really get on with what you're doing.
Yes.
Nausea, so feeling sick on the stomach.
Yeah.
And the other thing is either really bright lights or loud sounds make the headache worse. You've got 2 out of those, it's probably a migraine.
What options do we have to combat with our headaches?
Okay, so if it's a really easy thing like a migraine, travel always with your migraine tablets with you, and also avoid your triggers. If you've got stress, you definitely want to be busting your stress. Make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you're having enough water, yada yada, you know, that's sort of the normal stuff that doctors talk about. But then you've got other things that you can do as well. And I would be pulling in some of your allied healthcare professionals, people like your optometrist. Because if you've got dry eye, and it's really hard to tell for yourself if you've got dry eye, if you're using a screen a lot and at the end of the day you're getting a headache consistently, it could be dry eye. Or if you're getting a little bit older, like me, you could be starting to get a little bit long-sighted and that vision problem. So go and get your eyes checked. It's a really, really important one.
Yeah.
Go and get your teeth checked, because actually some people clench their teeth at night.
Right.
And in fact, if you're waking up with a headache most mornings, could definitely be your teeth. So those kinds of things that will actually really help you. And the other one is going and seeing a physio or a chiro who knows about the neck. Because if your neck is like off because your computer screen's in the wrong position, or you tend to look at your phone like this all day, that can also trigger a headache. Both migraines and tension type headaches.
Great advice, Doc. I mean, they don't give us enough credit when we're suffering from a headache. People that don't have them, you're so lucky if you don't get them. And these fully blown migraines, they can be a killer. Great advice, though. Thanks for checking in with us.
Thanks.